Yeah, that's in. This lady is a farmer. She's been in Bui for some time, but due to the war, I am told she left. The name is Rhoda Mfikela, about 34, 35 years, or let's say in her mid 30s. She has three children, I think two boys and a girl. Uh, Due to the crisis, she had moved to Yaoundé as an IDP, but life became so hard that she couldn't survive in Yaoundé. So she returned to one village, town in Jakiri LGA, and became a farmer. So she was on her, one of on her farm. I've forgotten the name of that small village is in between Tan and Bokam. When we are told certain Bororos and their agents, we don't know who those agents are, stormed their farms and with everyone who was on that farm settlement, butchered them. I think you should have footages of those disheartening wounds. Butchered her so much that she was able, I don't know how, to get to Kumbu in the at the Shisong hospital, where she spent 4 days at the hospital for the stitches. But the situation was so critical that she was referred to Bingo Hospital in Bello. So she was evacuated to Bello Hospital, where the military came and whisked her off from the hospital bed. Up till now, nobody knows about her whereabouts. And we are pleading at this moment if anyone has heard anything. We are told she still has all the ions in her body and she needs serious medical treatment. I wish you could, if you, maybe I didn't send you the pictures of her in the hospital where people could see the horrible situation and the pain in which she is, and then for the military to take such a patient out of a sick bed, um, I don't know how she will survive it. But
All
we are
right, you hold on
pleading.
there. You hold on there. Shay, we have a footage here of this lady
Yes,
receiving treatment. I
yes,
don't know where this treatment was taking place, but we would like the people to take a look and see what is going on there.
Ngale Lyonga, the chairman of the Adagon 1, the refugee settlement in Ogoja, Cross River State, Nigeria. Today is Saturday, the 22nd of November 2025. I'm here at the residence of our sister who is seriously sick, Sister Rita Kejin.
That is the lady lying there. Was that at home or
My
at the
dear
hospital?
brothers and sisters, as you can
that
see,
is at home because
this is
that happens in Ikom. In That's not the same lady. This one is a refugee,
Oh, okay.
and that's a, yeah. This is a refugee in Ikom Rita in one of the settlements in Adagom in Cross River State, and she too was in the farm where she was bitten by an insect. And little did she know that it was going to lead into this. And she's also one of those we've been advocating for people of goodwill to really help her as the leg is rotten completely. I think even to show on the screen is really horrible and disheartening to see. If people can see what we can do to rescue the situation also, I would be very grateful. She's a refugee, is one of our refugees. And then we begin to ask questions. Where is the UNHCR? Where are those UN agents that say they are working for the refugees? She was at the hospital, she couldn't afford the bills, and she was asked to quit the hospital because there was no money to continue treatment. So that's why we need this war to come to an end as much as possible.
Uh, it is sad what we see here in the images. I hope that the audience there can bear with us as we bring these images to their attention. We are trying to cover the face of the lady as much as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the photo of the lady kidnapped from the hospital
That's the one
by the
kidnapped.
Cameroon military. Look at how many stitches she has on her body. The whole skin, the whole body is naked. We have covered her bottom just to show you this side of her. She was abducted from the hospital in this manner by Cameroon soldiers, and up to today her whereabouts remains unknown. That is what civilians in Cameroon civilians in Ambazonia are going through in the hands of the Cameroon army. Your last point on this subject, please.
I have been talking to one of the lawyers defending the Amazonian prisoners of war to also spread his tentacles and see if he can get any information that can lead us to identifying where this lady is. I'm also launching an appeal to people that while we think about how we support her in her medical care, we should also make sure that we ask questions and dig to know where she is. The family is so worried, and sometimes when you hear them say, even if she is dead already, it's better they are aware that she's gone, because with these kind of stitches and wounds, only God will help her survive. So the population, we need information from the population, anyone who has
So right now, even if the population was to weigh in and with some contribution, they don't know where it goes because nobody can find her. Correct?
That's also true, because I wasn't tasked to do that. But I think probably the first thing will be to make sure that we locate her. And if we have to do contributions at the moment, then probably we will send numbers out from the family circle or even contact the hospital. But let's try to locate her first. That's, for me, this is the most important thing for the family, to know where she is at the moment.
And it's good you mentioned the hospital. Is the hospital carrying out an investigation as to the whereabouts?
So far, like I said, the only person, the family has just been scared to go close to the hospital because they don't know what's going to happen to them, and because they don't even know why she was adopted. Because someone who has been butchered by the Mbororos and then ends up in the military confinement, it shows there is a bigger network than we know on this, which we still have to decipher.